If you're at the stage where you're thinking about putting your home on the market, it's really, really important for you to understand the steps that you need to take to have a successful outcome. When we help clients go through this process, we start at the very beginning. And the very beginning is establishing the value of their property. First thing we do is we do a deep dive on what's been going on in the market over the last 90 days in terms of sales. So we check to see similar properties that have sold over the last 90 days, because that's what we can consider, let's say, a current market as opposed to going back further. Not so sure that's relevant to today's market. And we'll establish the average price of the properties, for example, that have sold similar to yours. What we also need to do is to establish what the current listing pool looks like. So in other words, the homes that are currently for sale, when you're ready to put your house on the market, what's the average price? Is there a trend in terms of a grouping of houses? Let's say there are 10 for sale and 6 of them are all within a $10,000 price range, and the top and the bottom ones are $50,000 apart. You know that there is an expectation for most buyers to actually buy a home in this range, not this one, not this one. The other thing that's really important for us to establish is there anything that you need to do to your property that will enhance it so the buyers want it? You know, think about it. When you live in a home for quite some time, you get accustomed to your environment. And you may not actually have, let's say, a marketing mindset when you're living in the home every day. You keep stuff on the counter because it's convenient. You're not really staging your home. When you move into the real estate listing stage, you have to make sure that when you launch into the marketplace and buyers come and see your property, that it is staged. You have to make sure it's staged. And what I mean by that is you don't have to have your furniture move out and other people's furniture come in, and you don't have to have a team of people doing all sorts of stuff. But what you got to do is you got to declutter. The information is all over the internet about this, but I'll just touch on it here a little bit. You have to declutter. You have to make sure you have some spatial intelligence. Some people, when they declutter, they take everything off the counter. It becomes a barren feeling. It looks really, really barren, and people can't warm up to a barren environment. Other people don't want to move a thing because they like everything that's on their counter. Well, what happens, obviously, when people come in, they don't look at the home, they look at all of the distractions. So that's really, really important. Other things we have to pay attention to. Is there anything in the home or other things in the home that need repair, improvement, or replacement? For example, your toilet, when you sit on it, it rattles. You have doors that are creaky. You have floors, let's say, that are worn with the carpet wear marks with walking, or it's just old. The old presentation, you know, the 1980s is still present in your home. We need to freshen that up. And so we give our clients a list, a laundry list, if necessary, of all the things that they need to do prior to the point that they put their houses on the market. Just so that when we have that launch, that we have our best foot forward, and the clients, when I say the clients, I mean the buyers coming through, are going to be impressed. The more we can impress the buyers, the better off we'll be, because at that particular time, we might be able to create such a desire from multiple people that you get more than one offer. And if we can create that perfect storm, sometimes you can get asking price or above. I hope you found the information very useful. And if you want to discuss any aspect of that in more detail, feel free to reach out anytime.